something huge. This is, yeah, Leon.
We're into Champ Select.
We are. We're just kind of waiting for everyone to connect. This is kind of the most frustrating part of Champ Select because they may not all connect all at once. We're just waiting for some picks and bans.
I'd love to see a Varus ban.
I'd love to see a Varus ban, but the thing is like, I would. Oh man, trying to see if the kind of the skill keeps. Imagine like a Draven, a Draven or a Vayne or an Ezreal or something like that. Someone with the gap closer would be nice. First pick goes to the Solo Queue All-Stars, or Solo Queue All-Star from Team Swog. He first picked last time as well. No, we're going for bans. Derp. I'm sorry, that's terrible. Cho'Gath being banned out first from the Rainbow Kitten Brigade.
I don't see this Cho'Gath ban. I've never thought that he was that much of a problem.
Oh, he is. Are you kidding? Cho'Gath for level 1 fights, being able to rupture how long that knockup is and how long the slow is after, in the 3-second silence, that he's definitely ban-worthy in some situations, especially at lower elo where you can, a really good Cho'Gath can completely mess up a team with non-ultimate skills,
Maybe there's just a bit of a server difference. I don't really see any Cho'Gaths in my games.
Oh, I see a lot of Cho'Gaths, and like at least watching streams and in games, there's a lot of Cho'Gaths going on in NA. We're also saying that Amaryllis12 also says Cho is banned because Fruity Eric Chen hates him, which is a totally valid, situation there. Maokai being banned out as well. Malphite, we're seeing kind of the same bans as last time.
Yeah, they seem to really dislike tanky junglers.
Or just bruisers in general. Throwing a Malphite in the top lane, Shen in the top lane, something like that would put I just need to ask the chat if you guys can... Are the audio issues fine? Can you hear both of us correctly? Is the in-game audio too loud? Because I would like to kind of fix that and get an idea of where levels should be. Audio's good? Cool. Thank you, ZM Stall. Appreciate that.
I don't think I've seen a game where Shen isn't either banned or first picked ever.
Yeah, well, Amumu, that's another thing, is Amumu's kind of transcending into Shen status, where if he's not banned, he's taken, because people are starting to realize that Amumu is a very safe pick in the jungle and a very good ganker, especially with the Curse of the Sad Mummy ultimate. Lee Sin being picked up this time by Team Swog instead of the Jax for Icy. They've faced him before. Who are saying you're not hearing much in terms of in-game music is because I've lowered it way the hell down for just because it was a little loud. So
just about that Amumu pick.
Yeah.
Amumu with the Liandry's Torment and a Riley's Crystal Scepter does an insane amount of percent damage.
Oh, like I was playing Evelyn for the first, like I don't usually play AP champions. I was playing Evelyn for the first time yesterday in a co-op versus AI game, and getting that Liandry's Torment with the burn. Liandry's Torment for the magic damage, applies a burn for to the person that it hits, and Amumu definitely with the I forget the name of the skill. There's just the tantrum and the excuse me, tantrum and the despair. Gonna apply that burn, and especially since he's in the middle of team fights anyway. Oh, as I was saying, Meowmix Kitten locks in Draven.
League of Draven.
League of Draven. Ruler of Tanks still sticking with that Lulu pick. Wrath picking up Ezreal for his AD carry on his team. Was playing Ryze last game. We're gonna see there's a see if there's like another AP champion being picked up. Ruler of Tanks just hovering on that Lulu. They don't know if maybe they'll just choose something and switch. Who knows? Part of the reason I like this arrangement just because we know that the teams are in a voice chat, and that's what I enjoy. There's at least some communication going on. So Seller Mortis, who is posting in the Reddit thread, I'm not sure if you're still watching. You're saying you're enjoying it so far. Thank you so much. You might want to configure out how to obfuscate my actual desktop. I'm not too concerned about it, really, to be honest. I like how things are. You can judge me on my terrible icons, but otherwise, I'm not even mad. Ruler of Tanks locking in that Lulu, Dank Dro, who was playing that Taric last game, hovering over Jace, probably going to be trading it in. We're going to see possibly a Nunu grab, which a lot of people are saying is a very OP support champion, especially being able to blood boil people.
Yeah,
the extra movement speed. The extra movement speed is definitely a problem now that everyone's kind of had their movement speeds normalized. Sorry, continue. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, no. I was just say, is it Doublelift who has been raging
Yeah.
about how strong Nunu is currently?
Well, Nunu Caitlyn is like the new Sona Ezreal. You know, there's a lot of people who seem to be having a problem with him in terms of the combination that he presents.
I haven't seen much Jace lately either. After he got his E nerfed.
Yeah, he got a little bit of a nerf bat to him, but I think he's still a very viable champion. I'm playing him with normals a lot. Baited to picking up Orianna. I want to see a Jarvan. I so want to see a Jarvan. I want to see some dunks.
How would Jarvan square up against a Jace pick with the harass that Jace will be bringing out?
Yeah, you have a point. I think, though, at this point, you know, they had a chance to kind of understand what the capabilities of the other team were, and if they're that confident, they are going to lock in that Jarvan. If they are that confident in their top laning ability, it could be a little bit of a self-imposed handicap, or, you know, they just really like playing Jarvan.
Yeah, I was going to say equally, it's not the most serious of environments. Maybe they're just picking champions they enjoy playing and just having a good time.
Again, that Heimer pick to the Syndra pick. I really want to see a Syndra or a Heimerdinger. Heimerdinger would be great in this game.
Syndra is actually starting to be played a little bit more in the high-level NA.
Yeah.
Is it E-Honda?
Yeah, there is.
In the playoffs, has been playing Syndra.
I think the Syndra has an advantage like Victor does, where since no one plays them, no one knows how to play against them. Of course, you'll know the skills and everything like that, but you don't know. You have to really learn them on a very intimate level. Sorry, that was really bad wording there. Not on an intimate level, but you have to you have to play them and kind of understand them. You know, like it's not enough to just know the abilities of champions. You know, put them in a co-op versus AI game. Like Leon Woody in chat says, when she's played well, you know, she can be awesome, but she's very unforgiving, which I think a lot of, especially when you're at this level, like 1300s, 1500s, you're wanting to pick champions that you know you can do well with, and if you mess up, you don't want to have the entire game come crashing down around you. Swag too easy picking up, or Swog too easy rather, picking up Ahri, one of my favorite AP mids.
Yeah, I really like that Ahri pickup against the Orianna.
This is a high mobility champ. This is actually a very high mobility team coming up from the purple team. We've got Lee Sin, who's going to be able to dive. We've got Ahri, who's, you know, very mobile. Jace being able to boost movement speed. Nunu being able to boost movement speed. And Ezreal, who can arcane shift. So we're going to see a very slippery team from the purple team.
That contrasts completely with the other team, and they don't really have any dashes or gap closes or.
But they do have. Oh my gosh! I'm just trying to I'm putting together the
Lulu speed and the Orianna.
No, not even speeds. Look at the AOE. Wild growth from Lulu onto Jarvan, who then dunks onto someone. You know, Orianna then gets a free shockwave on who's ever there, or you do an Orianna shockwave to someone who's cursed of the sad mummy from Amumu. So, like,
the question is, with this mobility, are they going to be able to catch them all grouped?
I think that's the best part of this, is that I think we said last game that the tank might, the experience may win over the tanking situation, but right now we're kind of in the same situation where we know that the blue team is a little bit more experienced than the purple team was, just how dominant they were last game. But it looks like the team composition is specifically to counter what they're bringing out here, an AoE kind of composition. Oh boy.
Yeah, I definitely like the team coming out from Swag.
The Cheap Spark says Jace is going to dick all over Jarvan. We hope so.
Yeah.
We like some competition there. If Jarvan just plays very passive, he could, you know, just avoid dying. He does have a teleport, so we're going to see a little bit of cross map ganking. Excuse me.
Yeah, it does seem weird to pick up the Jarvan after you've seen the Jace come out, though. Unless you're exceptionally confident in your Jarvan skills.
Well, the thing is with Jace is you know that he is a competent pusher with minimal items. Like even, you know, the Shock Blast Acceleration combo can clear minion waves especially well. And Jarvan may just give up top lane. Like, it may seem a little bit counterintuitive, but I think Jarvan may just give up top lane and look to generate his gold through kills and assist bottom lane with teleport.
Yeah.
Well, Leon Woody chilling, saying, you know, J4 needs to play aggressive, not passive, needs to push, since he will take so much poke. That is, you know, very true. Actually, Jarvan is one of the few champions I actually haven't had a chance to play yet. I've always wanted to, but but it's I'm still relatively I'm not a highly elo player by any means, but I'm learning slowly. Draven needs to go all in level 1. I'm interested to see. Like, this is going to be an interesting game, and I like interesting games.
I don't think that the Draven Lulu could all in against the Nunu Ezreal at level 1 due to the fact that the Ezreal can just shift away, and Nunu can just blood boil, and they won't catch up.
And there's flashes involved as well. Both Nunu and Ez have flashes. Of course, the kind of common situation is to take blood boil level 1 with Nunu. But if they want to be aggressive, if they want to try to take down that Draven and keep him from amassing the same amount of kills that player's Varus did that last game, they could easily just throw out the snowball first, and you know, even if Draven decides to go all in versus that Nunu. Actually, they've switched around the positions. Oh wait, this is weird. So Wrath was playing AP last game. He was playing middle Rise, and now he is playing Ezreal. So it's either that he's shifting down, or we're going to see a rare mid Ezreal, which I have been seeing on streams lately.
Yeah, I've been seeing more of that lately as well.
Could we see a... No, we couldn't see an Ahri top. No, it's got to be...
We could see Jace Nunu.
We could see Jace Nunu bottom, but I'm not sure... That would definitely...
I know that Saint's been playing a lot of Bruiser Ezreal with a Frozen Fist and stuff.
Yeah, I've been seeing that a lot as well, but like Ezreal top against a Jarvan, that's going to be a problem for Jarvan.
Well, we've no idea. We'll see when they load up, I suppose.
Well, and actually, no, this is a complete shift, just because Dankdro was playing Taric last match. He was, he was the support last match. So, and Icy was playing top, so we're seeing a complete shift around of all these players playing different positions, which could just be what they need in order to, you know, change things up a little bit. This is going to be a completely different game from the game that was last game.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah. But I thought that Taric played pretty well last game, really. I was quite impressed.
Yeah, he did manage to get a kill in that last little bit, or last little fight there. We do have a challenge from an older Smite Club team from last year who wants to take on the Rainbow Kitten Brigade if they want to stick around and play maybe one more game. We'd love to have Team Randy's favorites, some close personal friends of mine that I met through Smite Club. They are interested in possibly taking on this team, which I want to see. I really want to see it, especially if this it goes by as quick as last game did. Zion Forever Alive running on a toaster. I love Pharaoh Amumu. Pharaoh Amumu is one of my favorite skins, but we're still waiting for him to load.
I just want to point out a big moment for me.
Yeah.
This is the first time anybody's ever tweeted at me, so it's a pretty big moment.
Yeah, man, Pondhammer. It's all we have. Actually, you know what? We have 97 viewers right now. We had 82 last week, and for something that I've run, like this is the first time I've ever almost had over 100 viewers on something that I've actually run. So thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us on this lovely Thursday. We're about to start game 2 of this best of 3. I actually got to update the XSplit overlay because Team Rainbow Kitten Brigade has won the first match. That should be updated right now.
I'm just going to take this opportunity to shout out to Lauren Isabel for being the first person that ever tweeted me.
Lauren Isabel is a champion of champions. Her and her husband Nick are from Ottawa, Ontario, which is right by Toronto. It's maybe 5 hours away from Toronto. But they are very big supporters of amateur League of Legends. They do pub nights for League of Legends, where they'll put some stuff on a screen, get some beer, people together, have some beers. They bought the only they are in possession. I made a shirt. I designed my own T-shirt. You can find it on justmatt.spreadshirt.com. And it's a shirt it's like the Beatles Helvetica shirt where it says John, Paul, George, and Ringo. This one says Lizard and Golems and Dragon and Baron and Wraiths. And I designed it all myself. They are in possession of literally the only one in the world, because it's print on demand, right? They buy it, it gets printed and sent to them. But they are in possession of literally the only one in the world, because they're the only ones that bought it. They got it before Christmas, and
Nice.
I get like a $2 commission on it or something like that, but I am very happy when they sent me the photo showing me it, and I saw something that I designed on someone else's body. Yep.
Just about in the game, the ward by the blue team's red buff has spotted the invade.
Nice. Oh, lovely. Okay. So they are going to be...
Which is a good early ward.
Yeah, definitely. especially as we were talking about before, they have a lot of we're seeing a lot of invades. We're going to see Amumu just, of course, kind of rely on the blue buff early.
I think Draven might steal it. Oh, going all in.
They are going all in on that Lee Sin here. I thought that they'd be able to come around the other side, however. You see, oh, never mind. Smite comes out. Lee Sin has stolen it. Amumu walking down, probably not the best idea. If they knew that they were over there, he probably just should have ran straight towards Lee Sin's red in order to possibly take it. Draven is just going to get some extra experience and gold here in order to reset the camp, and then he's just going to walk back down to bottom lane. The interesting thing about blue side is that the AD carries and supports are usually hitting level 2 faster. We have a disconnect and a pause and a reconnect, so we should...
That was very, very fast.
Well, usually what happens is that we get the notice of when they disconnect, and then the reconnect, we get the notice of the reconnect, because like we're kind of like in real time. It's weird. Draven says, I forgot to queue, I didn't kill Lee. Oh my gosh, they're actually... Oh, never mind. I thought something else. I thought Lee Sin got executed again, which would have been funny, because Lee Sin got executed last game. I like all the theory crafters coming out in our chat at the moment. Thank you, Leon Woody, for leading that discussion. Props.
I think I'm going to have to load up the chat on another screen.
Yeah, I've got it on another screen, or I've got it on another monitor. It's actually kind of interesting because like I said, this is probably the most we have 100 viewers, and while we're in a pause, I'm going to screenshot that because that's awesome. 100 viewers, thank you, ladies and gentlemen. 100 viewers.
Yeah, and thank you, Matt.
No worries, man.
I just messaged you on Reddit like, can I cast? And you were like, yeah, go for it, man.
Yeah, definitely, no worries. Why not? We're gonna kill some time in this. We're gonna kill some time during this pause. I want to show you that T-shirt idea that I had before. Yeah, I did this idea. I called it "Know Your Jungle." So that's what the T-shirt looks like. It's all kind of clear, of course, so you can get it on a number of colors. But I'm a big fan of how it turned out.
I must admit to a spot of fanboyishness because I have the SK Gaming, one of those.
Nice. Yeah, there's the, what's it called? My store with, you can buy, they're all on American Apparel shirts, which is great. You can buy them in ladies and men's sizes. So it's justmatt.spreadshirt.com. A little bit of a plug there. So we're still waiting for a little bit of pause. There's a little bit of chats coming back and forth. Do you rise like lol puns? Fiddle with me this. Do you rise like... Oh, that's weird. Okay.
Is that like a do you lift thing?
I'm not sure. I'm just going to make a quick tweet here. The second... just typing out some... My keyboard is... My keyboard's really loud. I own something called the DOS keyboard. It's a mechanical keyboard, and it's really made for writers. I really like clickety-clack keyboards because they are... the sound really helps me. Ugh, got to be kidding me. That's terrible. We will be victorious. Ugh. Okay, we got another reconnect here. Welcome back again from everyone.
That got pun. That was actually very funny.
I agree. Oh boy. JustMatt. We're back down to 99 viewers, but oh well. Wow, Solo Queue All-Star really seems to be having... Oh, never mind. I think we should be... Nope. As soon as they said already, he disconnected again. I really wouldn't say this is a DDoS, because really we're not important enough to have a DDoS. But, it's actually kind of cool. I'm on the League of Legends stream viewer right now, on Chrome. If I go over here, you can see the Chrome extension. and this is how I view all my streams. And you can see us. We are. You gotta scroll down one tick, but we're on GG Chronicle right there, which is awesome. I'm very happy at how this turned out. Thank you all for joining us tonight. This really means a lot, just because, like, you know, a lot of what people say is that amateur League of Legends and stuff, that kind of stuff doesn't really work, because, like, no one really cares about lack of famous players, that kind of stuff. But you guys coming and, you know, showing your support is very, very good. Appreciate it so much. Everyone seems to be ready. Play is resuming in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So we should be jumping back in. Gonna see a little bit more farm here. No quick kills like before. Landing a nice solid spinning axe onto Ezreal. Almost max range there. Wrath tagging Lulu. Early wards coming out. We have some pings coming out at the red wraiths because they're seeing Orianna. Actually, some pings from Amumu and Orianna there. Oh, did you disconnect as well? I believe Pondhammer might have disconnected. I can't hear you if you're talking. So we've got a Graven exhausted, gonna nerf his damage a little bit. However, each supports. Oh, nice first blood from Ezreal. Manages to pick up the kill on Lulu. However, it looks like we may see Nunu fall. Hold on. Ezreal just walks back, has to burn his own flash. And the bleed! The bleed from Draven. Ugh. Terrible. Not terrible, but very, Draven's critical strikes deal 42 bonus damage over 4 seconds, and that is what killed Ezreal. He got a critical, got some bleeding damage. Very heartbreaking there. So 1 for 1 at the early stages. I'm not sure what happened to Pondhammer. He is in the channel, but he is not talking, which is a little weird. So I'm just going to solo cast this for now. Hopefully he will join back up. Draven manages to get his first kill of his own. Solo queue all-star taking a lot of damage, going over to Wolves. I don't know if you're muted, Mr. Pondhammer, but if you can join us back when you can, that'd be great. A lot of Leeson just cleaning that up. Thank you, Brockness Monster, for having an awesome Twitter handle. Strong code for following me as well, Runner Geek. A lot of other people following us tonight. Thank you for all the love. Leeson just getting very low. I think he's going to die of the wraiths here. He needs that. Oh my gosh, he needs the Safeguard Iron Will and the health from the race in order to survive that. Very low, and they've got a ward there. They know that they can see him. He's going to be able to be out. Oh boy, Leeson's just going to regen a little bit. Ruler of Tanks. Up to 300 health. In case you didn't know, you can see how everything is segmented into blocks. I think he might have just been joining us back. Is that you, buddy? Are you back? Still can't hear you. So, as we were saying for Eric Chen, we thought he'd be at a little bit of a disadvantage, but he has pulled Danktro all the way back. Are you back?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I
so
can.
Then yes.
Yes, I can hear you now. I heard a little bit of my own echo, so you may want to throw some headphones in. But yeah, I can hear you now. We are kind of going back into this. Sorry, we're just trying to get this worked out. Leeson going back to Wolves, just doing kind of a very standard jungle kind of thing. Probably going to want to looking to hit level 4, but in order to, you know, go around, do some ganks. That blue buff is going to be wearing out. He has lost his red. Not lost his red, rather, but he is, someone's very low. Wrath very low. Going to have to farm under tower here. No jungler in sight. They do not have it warded. Do not have bottom lane warded. Throwing out a snowball onto Draven. Possibly just keeping him on his toes. Blood Boil coming out onto Ezreal again. Can you still hear me? Because I can't hear you. I'm not sure if you're plugging the headphones into the microphone jack or something like that. Solo queue All-Stars falling to the middle lane. Orianna manages to pick up that kill. Ahri, very low herself. Just levels up in order to level 6. She will be able to escape if she needs it. I could hear you for a split second. I'm not sure what happened there. Too easy. Sitting at a decent amount of health. Nice. Amumu Bandage Touch over the wall. Going to give Orianna... Actually, no, he's going to take the race for himself. So basically what blue is doing here is they're trying to... Oh, sorry, hold on. Meowmix Kitten taking a decent amount of damage. Ruler of Tanks manages to get that kill. Make it a double kill for Lulu here. Glitter Lance just out of range. What blue's...
That Lulu OP.
Okay, you can hear me again. Or I can hear you again. Nice bandage, toss, dunk, and Dankdro has to flash out of it. They've used all their CC, which was actually very lucky on Jace's part. He was able to get in. Ezreal said the Ignite didn't go off, which kind of sucks. You're still... Can you talk, sir, just so I know that you're...
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
What's my sound quality like?
It's kind of iffy. It's pretty much the same as before. It's a little louder. I can turn you down. Don't worry. But yeah, we're kind of... It's 3-1 for the blue team here at the moment. There's a 1.7k gold advantage. Most of that is coming from the blue team successfully invading the red jungle over and over and over again, taking the race. Mumu seems to be taking their race over and over. Mans14 on Twitter says, great show. We're going back to the drinking game. So please, drinking game, just do the drinking game. Just don't drive anywhere.
Everything's about the drinking game.
Everything is about the drinking game, or better with the drinking game. Bottom lane just kind of heading back. Lulu has a kill of her own, able to get that Philosopher's Stone. Not opting for the Sight Stone quite yet. Just sitting with some a pink ward, 2 blue or 2 greens. Nunu gonna play a little bit aggressive as he needs to. Blood boiling Ezreal. They're gonna try to trade while Lulu is away, placing wards. Nice snowball again. Meowmix Kitten sitting at around 300 health. As I was saying before, you can see there's 3 pips there. That's all the segments are in hundreds. So, you know, you see Sona has 4 big ones. That means she has 400 health. So, especially when you're low, you can kind of tell the numerical value of how much HP you have based on how many pips there are. So we're going to have Nunu coming in here. She's chasing down that Draven. We possibly could see an absolute 0. Arcane Shift over. Nice tag with the Mystic Shot auto attack. Wrath manages to get, I believe, his second kill of the game. Amumu is here as well. Flash away from Ruler of Tanks, throwing out the True Shot Barrage. The Curse of the Sad Mummy comes out onto Wrath, and it looks like the Amumu is going to be able to pick up that kill. Trading 1-for-1 kill. Nunu for Lulu. Supports managed to kill each other. 5-3, actions fast and furious. We have Fruity Eric Chen, however, taking a lot of damage from, I think Jace is at that point where every Acceleration Gate Shock Blast combo is going to be triggering our, oh no, he's taking a lot of damage alarm, which Spectator Mode does have. Building...
Yeah, it's a lot of damage if you shoot his Q through a gate.
And especially,
it really is.
Well, the whole idea is that Spectator Mode lets us know when any champion does a lot of damage to each. It's not a, oh, they're about to die. It's when they take a large amount of burst damage. So when Jace does a lot of damage with that Shock Blast Acceleration Gate, it will be telling us. Nice Shockwave onto 2 members of the red team. Solo Q All-Star just in the middle of everything. That lightning field is just burning him. Actually, sorry, never mind. Messed that up. We're trading 1-for-1 so far. Amumu gets the kill onto Lee Sin. However, they're going to clean that up. 2 easy manages to get away with less than 100 health.
That was very close.
Very close indeed. Ping's coming out around the other 2 bushes, however. Oh, hold on. Draven Axes just misses. I was sitting there being like, why are they pinging there? Oh, wait, they have a global ult. Just missing by inches.
Very unlucky.
Very unlucky. That would have been a great snipe, however. Again, since apparently she was not here before, I'm going to shout out another to Katana Mordecai again. She can toss Writer Extraordinaire. Jace is... Oh, wow. Jace could have just walked right into Jarvan 4 there. Jace is a double buff from killing, I believe... Lee Sin earlier, so he is going to be doing a lot of damage, going to be able to spam his abilities. His abilities aren't very high cost at the moment. Hold on, Wrath taking a decent amount of damage down here in the bottom lane. Gotta be careful. He's really got to go back or just chill, chug health potions.
He does have his ultimate up though.
He does have his ultimate up. Oh, it's nice safeguard over to Wrath, giving a little bit of a shield in order to walk out, taking the long way around. Icy getting caught out by the Glitter Lance by Ruler of Tanks. Ruler of Tanks going to be able to finish him off. The red team just needs to get out of here now. Wild Growth down onto Amumu with more CC coming out. Draven, however, getting sniped out by Ahri, assassinated. Lovely. Possibly coming in for trying to kill Ruler of Tanks. Orb Deception coming out, nothing doing too much. Boxfires are out as well. That was a lovely play, I think, by Ahri in order to come down and secure that Draven kill. Because if Draven was coming in there, I think he might have finished off Ezreal. He did not have his ultimate because he tried to use it to snipe Ahri earlier, and that was definitely a big problem in that fight for Draven. Shockwave coming out onto Too Easy, flashing away from Orianna.
Yeah, it was just revenge, really, wasn't it? Ahri just
I think
thought,
so.
Well, he tried to kill me, so I'm going to go kill him.
Too Easy walking straight into that ball, got placed behind her, and took a little bit of free damage there. Her next spell is going to have some spell vamp to it, just because you can see the green ball in her hand when Ahri's ball is green. It triggers her passive, which I think is every 9 spells. Eric Chen taking a decent amount of damage there from Jace again. Gonna just walk backwards and B. So it's 8-6. Yep. It's a lot closer than it was last game. 1.8k lead for the blue team. Sorry if you were going to say something.
Yeah, I was going to say Ahri's passive is every 9 hits.
Oh, hits. Or is it auto attacks too?
No, it's every 9 spell hits.
Every
9 spells, it's every 9 spell hits.
Oh, whenever a spell hits an enemy, you're right. Does Foxfire count for 3? I'm not sure. I'll have to figure that out. Icy taking a lot of damage down there in the bottom lane. Ruler of Tanks sniping another kill. I believe at the moment she is the kill leader on the blue team. Lulu too strong.
Fed Lulu.
Lulu too strong.
I duo a lot with a Lulu, and she's always stealing my kills. Mm-hmm. I can't tell if it's intentional or if it's the passive from picks.
Well, I find that actually no. If picks, if it's picks for your own auto attacks, but if you attack picks to someone else and they get a kill from picks' damage, it's attributed to that person correctly. I find that I steal the most kills as support with Sona, just because I'm pretty much mashing that Q and trying to get as much damage as possible. Sometimes, sometimes it's a necessity that you steal a kill by accident. Giving another blue buff to Orianna. Zion forever alive, just kind of doing a decent amount of jungling here. 50 CS, has his mobility boots and the Spirit Stone, giving him a decent amount of regeneration, more damage to monsters. True damage, and 20% more damage to monsters. Kind of walks into the middle of that Orb of Deception. Ping's coming down in the middle lane.
Unsure what they're for, really.
Yeah, I know. There's been a lot of pings in this game that I'm just not sure. Orianna finishing her Athene's Unholy Grail. Not like, let's see, the main kind of big items that have come out so far, both AD carries haven't really finished anything. I feel this is a little bit more of an even game than the last game, just because there haven't been, a fed Varus. I think at this point last game there was a 6-0 Varus. I think that, switching up the people playing which positions a little bit did help them. Wrath doing a decent job as Ezreal, losing in CS to, Draven, but he has more kills. Visionary procking, they know that dragon's being done, blue team, however, trying to snipe it with the True Shot Barrage, however, they
very close, but not quite.
A little too late. I think he might have forgot to factor in that channeling time and how slow the missile moves kind of relatively. Traveled across. Yeah. Usually with Ezreals, you find that the damage, you're usually hitting your True Shot Barrage too early instead of too late, and that one just completely missed. Freddie Eric Chen holding his own in the top lane, actually winning in CS against Jace. However, Jace does have a kill under his belt. Both of them are kind of running identical builds, to be honest, right now. Crystalline Flask, Brutalizer, and a little extra health or damage. Rushing that Black Cleaver.
Black Cleaver too strong at the moment.
Yeah, Red Cleaver loses a turret. Or sorry, Blue Team loses a turret. Did I just say Red Cleaver loses a turret?
Red Cleaver.
Red Cleaver. The Red Cleaver versus the Black Cleaver would be a great note. Red minion kills a blue turret. Or sorry, no, Red Team loses a turret. I'm so bad at this sometimes. Words coming out around Dragon again. No oracles so far. Actually, look, they're going to try to catch out a Lulu here. Cripple and Tempest is out, however. I think this may be just a matter of time. Exhaust and Snowball down into Lulu. Wild Growth, however. There's 2 more members of the blue team coming in. There's 2 kills already. Actually, no, sorry, 1 for 1. I apologize.
They just wanted it too hard, I think.
They wanted it too hard, and they kind of tunnel visioned and kind of forgot who they were fighting. Jace did manage to pick up a kill against Jarvan in the top lane, but like Draven and Amumu just came in and cleaned up that fight. They didn't even lose anyone in the bottom lane.
Diving a Lulu is always very difficult if she's got her ultimate up and she can sheep you and she has her shield and everything. It's not a good proposition.
You have a point, Draven. Trying to possibly snipe off that Jace with his those Whirling Dervish, Whirling Death. Misses the snipe again. So it's.
I thought he hit him, but he just didn't do much damage.
Ah, you're right. I didn't see it, to be honest. Jace picking up his Black Cleaver, Jarvan picking up his Black Cleaver. Jace definitely using the advantage coming from those kills. Currently 2-0 and 1.
One of the brilliant things about Jace with the Black Cleaver is if he uses his W in range form, he gets his
the full stacks of the Black Cleavers, yeah. Or not the full stacks, but 3 of them anyway. What I also like about Jace is if you use your W in range form in order to get that attack speed boost, and then go to melee, because you still have the remaining attack speed buffs. We're going to see a little bit. True Shot Barrage coming out. They're throwing some damage down onto Amumu, but then again, he's the tank. Jarvan getting caught out in the middle of 4 members of the red team. Ari's just going to be able to pick him up. Yeah, I think he went in while everyone else might have not wanted to. Solo Q All-Star in very good queuing range right here. Still whiffs it? I don't understand. I was like, he can't miss a Q here.
A taunt coming out there.
Oh, nice shockwave on 4 members. Who taunted? Someone taunted?
Yeah, Meow Kitten was taunting on Draven, which was quite funny because while he was stood there, he got hit by the shock blast.
Lovely, lovely. I think they're just trying to stay away from the poke, especially with Jace there. Oh my gosh, that shock blast acceleration gate doing a lot of damage.
Yeah, this is an ultimate poke comp coming out.
Wrath picking up a blue turret, and they're going to be just pushing back in. I love this game. This game is a lot more even than it was last time.
I would have loved to have seen Team Swag dive there for a couple more kills.
Oh, that would have been great.
Yeah, I think they were strong enough to do it, but
they're still down by about 4k gold. Actually, sorry, around 3.5k at this point. But they're showing signs of life, which I like. I think they just have to make it a little.
They're taking control a bit more, and in last game they kind of just fell back and back and back.
Yeah.
And now they're saying no, we're gonna make some plays happen.
Bottom lane has a decent wave going down there, pressing up against that tower. That's going to do a decent amount of damage. Already picking up her Abyssal Scepter. Going to lose maybe half the amount of... Nope, never mind. They're going to get here in time. A decent amount of chunk off that tower. A couple hundred health. Look at all the wards. This is something I'm liking as well. Red team kind of wisened up and started placing more wards. They're doing pretty much the exact same thing that the red team last game was doing. Blue team now. Which is layering where it's everywhere. They may pick out this Lulu here because they know that he's actually he's just going to be putting out a ward of his own and then backing off.
Yeah, I was just going to say it's good to see that they saw what they did wrong in the last game and then they're taking steps to change it for this one.
To alleviate that, yeah. Got lovely 100. We're sitting around exactly 100 viewers right now. I'm very happy about that. Thank you again for joining us tonight. I'm Matt, JustMatt Demers, do a lot of writing for GG Chronicle, sitting here with Pond Hammer,
who currently writes for nobody, but would love to start.
It's a good time, man. You just gotta start pitching people. I love writing about this game. It's a good time. We're just kind of seeing a very awkward not awkward middle phase, but a very quiet middle phase. I think teams are just trying to, farm as much as possible, get some key items. Mumu picking up Shirley's Revelry of his own. Just gonna hit that tab button, bring the scoreboard back up. Current gold leader is I believe it's Oriana with 6,200 gold. Current CS leader is Oriana again with 148. So there's the reason why that happened.
I love how aggressive that Jarvan's going in against Jace in this top lane.
Definitely, Ari having to burn her Spirit Rush in order to get away from Draven Lulu. Ping's coming out on her anyway from all those wards. Mumu possibly going top. Jarvan is going to be... Oh, nice. Throws out the dunk onto him and manages to pick up the kill.
Beautiful play there.
Definitely. I missed the majority of that. I apologize. I was focused on... Actually, no. They're going to turn that into a dragon. Oh, hold on. Very early Baron coming out here. We have an invisible Baron. I can't see it. I can see everyone attacking it, but for some reason Baron is not showing up on my... They just traded a dragon for a Baron, I believe.
Which are both very good plays, because it looked like that they could pick up a dragon without a reply due to the fight in the top lane.
Yeah, but they didn't know that they would go to Baron right after it.
Yeah, so I think that's a very good play from both teams, really.
Yeah, definitely. They look to possibly catch them out a little bit here. I don't know what Lee Sin's doing diving into 3 members of the blue team, but that was a needless death.
No idea what that was.
No. Yeah, like even Jarvan saying hi. Like every single member of the blue team just got a assist off of that. That's extra gold for them. Lee Sin throwing out an L.
I think it was just one of those moments, wasn't it? Like
yeah, he thought he could get someone. Right? I'm not sure. Lime punch in chat. Lee hit Q. Better go in. Oh well, hopefully we won't see something like that again. I'm not afraid to call out players when they're derping a little bit, but thank you.
Yeah, I definitely wouldn't say anything about just general bad play from a team, but if it's something
funny like that, it's kind of
it's to be expected.
a little bit. All right, we have a little bit of a contest here for blue buff. Amumu coming in. I believe he did not steal that. Oh, nice flashes. Oh,
nice flash.
Ew, and they whiffed the True Shot barrage as a result. It's an ultimate down for Ezreal. I'm not sure who got that blue. I believe. Yeah,
Was it Lee Sin?
I think Lee Sin may have just stolen.